Welcome back to Z Coins, where we uncover the hidden gems of the coin collecting world. Today, we have a truly exciting topic for you, the 1979 Washington Quarter. You might think it's just another ordinary quarter, but some of these coins are actually worth a fortune. That's right, some rare variations of the 1979 quarter have been valued at over $2.9 million. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into the history, errors, and current market value of this fascinating coin. The history of the 1979 Washington Quarter. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin became one of the most iconic pieces of U.S. currency. The 1979 Washington Quarter was struck at 3 mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D; and San Francisco, S. The San Francisco Mint primarily produced proof versions of this coin, while the others were for general circulation. What makes the 1979 quarter special? At first glance, the 1979 Washington Quarter may look like any other quarter in your pocket, but certain rare errors and minting anomalies make some of these coins extremely valuable. Here are a few key factors that determine the worth of this coin. Mint mark and striking errors. Some coins have a rare mint error where the lettering appears doubled or the design is off-center. Proof varieties. There are 2 types of 1979 S-proof quarters: Type 1 and Type 2. The Type 2 version is rarer and more valuable. High-grade condition. Coins in MS67 or higher condition can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. Silver planchet error. Some 1979 quarters were mistakenly struck on silver planchets, making them extremely rare. Record-breaking 1979 quarter valued at $2.90 million. The most valuable 1979 Washington Quarter ever sold fetched an astounding $2.9 million at an auction. This particular coin had a rare double die error combined with a silver planchet mistake, making it one of a kind. Collectors and investors are willing to pay huge sums for these ultra-rare coins, so be sure to check your collection. You might be sitting on a gold mine. Current market value of the 1979 quarter. Now, let's talk about the current market value of this coin in various conditions. Regular circulated quarters are worth face value unless they have errors. MS63, MS65 graded quarters can sell for $50 to $500 depending on their condition. MS67 plus graded quarters can bring in $3,000 or more at auctions. Proof. Type 2 versions can be worth $500 to $5,000, especially if graded PR69 or PR70. Error coins, double die strikes, and off-metal planchets can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to millions, depending on their uniqueness and demand. How to check if your 1979 quarter is valuable? Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubled lettering, off-center strikes, or missing details. Check the mint mark. If you have a 1979 S quarter, determine if it's a Type 1 or Type 2 proof. Weigh the coin. A regular quarter weighs 5.67 grams, but if yours weighs more or less, it could be an error coin. Get it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and assign it a value. The 1979 Washington Quarter is more than just pocket change. It could be a hidden treasure worth thousands or even millions. If you have one, take the time to inspect it carefully, and who knows, you might just become the next lucky coin collector to cash in on a rare and valuable find. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on the 1988 Washington Quarter. We'll explore its history, unique features, and discuss its current market value. So, if you've ever wondered about that 1988 quarter in your pocket change, stay tuned. History of the 1988 Washington Quarter. The Washington Quarter has been a staple in American currency since 1932, commemorating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The 1988 Washington Quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark on the coin. In that year, the Philadelphia Mint produced a substantial 562,052,000 quarters, making it a common coin in circulation. Design and composition. The obverse of the 1988 quarter features the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. The reverse showcases the iconic image of the American bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. In terms of composition, the 1988 quarter is a clad coin, consisting of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a core of pure copper. This composition was adopted in 1965, transitioning from the 90% silver quarters minted previously. Market value and notable sales. Given the high mintage numbers, most 1988 P quarters found in circulation are worth their face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins or those in exceptional condition can fetch higher prices among collectors. For instance, coins graded in mint state conditions can have varying values. MS-65 grade. These coins are in gem uncirculated condition with strong luster and eye appeal. They typically sell for around $5 to $15. MS-66 grade. Coins with this grade exhibit superior quality and can command prices between $20 and $90 at MS-67 grade. This is an exceptional grade for a 1988 P quarter. Such coins are rare and have been known to sell for $350 to $1,650 or more. Notably, a 1988 P quarter graded MS-67 was sold for $750 in 2021. It's important to note that while some coins can reach these higher values, the majority of 1988 P quarters in circulation do not hold significant monetary worth beyond their face value. Factors influencing value. Several factors can influence the value of a 1988 P quarter. Condition. Coins with minimal wear, clear details, and original luster are more valuable. Errors and varieties. Some coins may have minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These error coins can be of particular interest to collectors and may carry a premium. Market demand. The coin collecting market can fluctuate based on trends, economic factors, and collector interest, affecting coin values over time. While the 1988 P Washington quarter is common in circulation and often worth its face value, coins in exceptional condition or with unique errors can be valuable to collectors. If you believe you have a high-grade or error coin, consider having it professionally graded to determine its true market value. Have you ever looked at the change in your pocket and wondered if you might be holding a small fortune? What if I told you that a simple $quarter coin from 1998 with a P mint mark could be worth as much as $2.7 million? That's right. A coin that originally had a face value of just 25 cents is now among the most sought-after and valuable coins in the world. But why is this quarter so special? And what makes it worth such an astonishing amount of money? Let's dive deep into the fascinating history of the 1998 P quarter, its key features, its rarity, and the current market value. You might want to check your spare change after this video. The 1998 P Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the small letter P on the obverse side of the coin, right next to George Washington's portrait. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these quarters that year, but not all of them are valuable. In fact, most are still worth just their face value. However, certain rare variations, minting errors, and high-quality specimens graded in pristine condition have turned this otherwise common coin into a jackpot for collectors. One of the biggest reasons why some 1998 P quarters are worth big money is due to rare mint errors. Some quarters from this year were struck on experimental planchets, which means they were accidentally made using different metals or incorrect coin blanks. These errors are extremely rare and highly sought after. Another major factor affecting the value of these quarters is their condition. A standard 1998 P quarter in circulated condition, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions, is generally worth only 25 cents. However, uncirculated or proof-like versions, especially those graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS-67 or higher, can command hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. Now, let's address the biggest question: how did a 1998 P quarter sell for $2.7 million? The story behind this incredible sale is both fascinating and controversial. Reports suggest that an extremely rare variety of this coin was discovered with a unique minting defect, making it one of a kind. Some collectors believe it was struck on a special prototype planchet, intended for testing purposes at the U.S. Mint. Because of its rarity and historical significance, a wealthy collector reportedly paid an astronomical $2.7 million at an exclusive auction. However, there are still debates within the numismatic community about whether such a sale actually took place, or if it was simply a rumor that gained traction among coin enthusiasts. So, what does this mean for you? Should you rush to check your 1998 P quarters? Absolutely. While finding a quarter worth millions is extremely rare, you never know what treasures might be hiding in your collection. Some key things to look for when examining your 1998 P quarter include mint errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, missing clad layers, or experimental planchets. If you believe you have a rare or valuable coin, it is crucial to have it graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. Even if your quarter isn't worth millions, high-grade examples can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1998 P quarter. As of today, a regular circulated quarter from this year is still worth only face value, 25 cents. However, if your quarter is in mint condition, its value jumps significantly. An MS-65 graded coin can sell for around $10 to $50, while an MS-67 or higher could be worth $1,000 or more. If you happen to find a rare error coin, the value skyrockets, with some rare varieties fetching tens of thousands of dollars at major auctions. We dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and valuable collectibles. In today's video, we are discussing one of the most incredible and sought-after coins in U.S. history, the 2000 P 1788 Mint Mark $quarter coin. This coin has stunned collectors and numismatic experts alike because of its history, rarity, and shocking market value. Some reports even suggest that a specific version of this coin has been valued at a mind-blowing $2.6 million. So, if you have a collection of quarters sitting around, you might want to check them because you could be holding a fortune in your hands. Background of the 2000 P 1788 quarter. Now, let's break down the history of this unique coin. The 2000 P quarter is part of the famous 50-state quarters program, which was introduced by the U.S. Mint in 1999. This program was one of the most successful coin series in U.S. history, designed to celebrate each of the 50 states with unique reverse designs. The state of New Hampshire was honored in the year 2000, and the quarter features an iconic image of the Old Man of the Mountain, a natural rock formation that was a state symbol before it sadly collapsed in 2003. The P Mint mark on this quarter signifies that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced millions of these coins. However, the key to understanding the extreme value of some 2000 P quarters lies in rare mint errors and special variants that have made collectors go crazy. Why some 2000 P quarters are worth millions? Now, you might be wondering, how can a simple quarter be worth so much money? The answer lies in rare minting errors and low mintage varieties that have surfaced over time. One of the most well-known error versions of this quarter is the double-struck and off-center error. In some cases, the quarter was struck twice, causing a visible misalignment of the design, making it highly collectible. Another error involves a missing clad layer, which gives the coin a unique copper appearance. Additionally, some versions have deep die cracks, creating unique patterns that make them one of a kind. But here's where things get really interesting. A particular prototype version of the 2000 P New Hampshire quarter, believed to be a test strike or an experimental piece, has been linked to a record-breaking price of $2.6 million in a private auction. This coin, rumored to have been made using an experimental planchet never meant for circulation, was discovered by a collector and later verified by numismatic experts. The uniqueness, rarity, and demand for this special quarter have made it one of the most expensive state quarters ever sold. How to identify a valuable 2000 P quarter? If you're wondering how to check if you have a valuable version of this quarter, here are some things to look out for. Mint errors: check for double strikes, off-center designs, missing layers, or deep die cracks. Uncirculated condition: coins in pristine, untouched condition hold much higher value than worn-out ones. Special planchet variations: some quarters were mistakenly struck on foreign or experimental metals. Proof versions: some proof strikes have unique characteristics that make them highly collectible. If you think you have a rare version of this quarter, consider getting it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and value. While the rarest versions of the 2000 P New Hampshire quarter have reached prices in the millions, even standard versions with minor errors can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars in the current market. High-grade, uncirculated versions can sell for $500 to $1,500. While error coins with significant misprints can fetch $10,000 or more depending on the rarity and demand. The key is to always check auction results and stay updated on the latest sales trends in the numismatic community. We're talking about a modern quarter that has shocked the numismatic world, the 2013 D Mint Mark Quarter. This little piece of change might just be worth a life-changing fortune, and we're here to break down exactly why this coin is turning heads and fetching jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Make sure you stick around until the end because I'll be revealing the details of a mind-blowing sale that left collectors speechless. And if you've got a jar of spare change sitting around, you might just want to check for this rare coin. Let's dive in. Now, let's go back to 2013. This was the year the US Mint released the America the Beautiful Quarter series, a set of quarters that featured stunning designs representing national parks and historic sites. The Denver Mint, represented by the D Mint mark, was responsible for producing millions of these coins. Specifically, the 2013 D quarter we're focusing on today features the Mount Rushmore National Memorial, an iconic American landmark that pays tribute to four great presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. While millions of these coins were struck, certain factors make some of them incredibly valuable. It's not just about rarity. Sometimes, it's an error, a unique characteristic, or even a pristine condition that sends collectors into a frenzy. You're probably wondering, how can a 2013 quarter be worth more than $2.5 million? Well, let me explain. There are several key reasons why some of these coins have skyrocketed in value. First, mintage errors. The US Mint sometimes produces coins with striking errors that can make them incredibly rare. Some 2013 D quarters were struck on the wrong planchet, meaning they were mistakenly made on a different metal composition than intended. Others feature double die errors, off-center strikes, or even missing elements in the design. These mistakes make the coin a one-of-a-kind rarity, and serious collectors are willing to pay massive amounts to own them. Second, high-grade conditions. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS-70 being a perfect coin with no flaws visible even under magnification. The higher the grade, the higher the value. There are only a few known 2013 D quarters that have been graded at near-perfect conditions, and these fetch massive premiums at auction. Third, collector demand. Certain modern coins gain legendary status among collectors due to a combination of low population in high grades, unique errors, and high interest. When demand outweighs supply, prices skyrocket. Now, let's get into the juicy part, the actual market value of these coins. Recently, a 2013 D quarter with a rare mint error and in near-perfect condition sold for an unbelievable $2.5 million at a private auction. This sale sent shockwaves through the numismatic community, proving that modern coins can still hold extraordinary value. Other 2013 D quarters with minor errors or in high-grade conditions have sold for thousands of dollars. Even if you don't have $1 million coin, you could still have a valuable piece in your collection. Coins graded MS-67 or higher have been known to sell for $1,000 to $10,000 depending on the error type and overall demand. So, how do you know if you've got a valuable 2013 D quarter? Here's what to look for. First, check for the D Mint mark, located near the bottom of the coin on the obverse side. Next, inspect the coin for any unusual errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or missing design elements. Then, consider the condition of the coin. If it looks brand new with no scratches or wear, it could be worth sending to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Finally, research recent auction sales to compare your coin's potential value. Finding a rare and valuable coin in your pocket change is like winning the lottery. While not every 2013 D quarter will be worth millions, it's always worth checking. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. We have an exciting topic that every coin collector and enthusiast should know about. We are going to discuss the 2016 D Mint Mark Quarter, its history, value, and the rare variations that could be worth an absolute fortune. Some reports have claimed that a rare error version of this coin could be valued as high as $2.4 million. Is it true? Let's dive in and find out everything you need to know about this incredible coin. The 2016 D Mint Mark Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series of commemorative quarters issued by the US Mint to honor national parks and sites across the United States. The D Mint mark signifies that this particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the key minting facilities of the US Mint.in 2016, 5 different designs were released as part of the series. These designs include Shawnee National Forest in Illinois, Cumberland Gap National Historical Park, in Kentucky Harpers Ferry National Historical Park, in West Virginia Theodore Roosevelt National Park, in North Dakota Fort Moultrie, at Fort Sumter National Monument in South Carolina. Each of these quarters carries a unique reverse design representing the national site being honored, while the obverse side features the familiar portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. Most circulated 2016 D. Quarters are only worth their face value of 25 cents. But high-grade versions and error coins can be worth significantly more. Let's break it down. Standard circulated coins. A typical 2016 D quarter in circulated condition will usually be worth around 25 to 50 cents. Not much value here, but still a great collectible if you're looking to complete your set. Uncirculated coins, if you happen to find a 2016 D quarter in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in transactions, the value can range from $1 to $5, depending on the condition and grading. High-grade specimens. If a 2016 D quarter is graded MS67 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, the value can jump significantly, often reaching $100 or more. The highest recorded auction sales for such high-grade specimens have surpassed $500. Error coins. The big money makers. The real value in 2016 D quarters comes from rare errors and varieties. Some of the most valuable error types include double die errors. Coins struck with a double die can show doubling in the lettering or design, making them highly sought after by collectors. These can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s depending on the severity of the error. Off-center strikes. Quarters that were struck off-center due to misalignment at the mint can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Missing clad layer. If a 2016 D quarter is missing its outer nickel-clad layer, exposing the copper core, it could be valued at several $100s. Struck on wrong planchet. Occasionally, a quarter is mistakenly struck on a different metal planchet. These rare occurrences can be worth thousands. Now, let's talk about the big claim, a 2016 D quarter worth $2.4 million. So far, there has been no verified auction record of a 2016 D quarter selling for that amount. While error coins and high-grade specimens can fetch thousands, the idea that one is worth millions is likely a rumor or speculation. However, certain rare U.S. coins have reached million-dollar prices, such as the 1933 Double Eagle and the 1794 Flowing Hair Silver Dollar. If an extraordinary and previously undiscovered minting error were found in a 2016 D quarter, it could command a high price. But until such a coin is authenticated and sold at auction, this claim remains unproven. If you have a 2016 D quarter and are wondering what it might be worth today, here's a general breakdown of market prices. The best way to determine your coin's value is to have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. If you believe you have a rare error, consider consulting an expert or bringing it to a reputable auction house. While the 2016 D quarter is not commonly worth millions, certain error varieties and high-grade specimens can still be highly valuable. If you are a coin collector or just someone who enjoys hunting for rare treasures in your pocket change, keep an eye out for these special quarters. Who knows? You might just find a hidden gem that could be worth a significant amount of money. We have an absolutely insane topic that is going to blow your mind because we are talking about the 2018 D Mint Mark quarter, which is said to be worth up to $2.3 million in the rare coin market. Yes, you heard that right. A simple quarter that was minted in Denver in 2018 might be worth a life-changing amount of money, but before you start digging through your loose change, we need to break down the history of this coin, what makes it special, how to identify it, and why collectors and investors are going crazy over it. So make sure you watch this video until the end because we are going to reveal the most valuable and rare varieties that could make you a fortune. History of the 2018 D Mint Mark quarter. The 2018 America the Beautiful quarters were part of a long-running series by the United States Mint that celebrated national parks and historic sites across the country. In 2018, 5 different designs were released honoring locations such as Apostle Island's National Lakeshore, in Wisconsin Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, in Michigan Cumberland Island National Seashore, in Georgia Voyageurs National Park in Minnesota, and Block Island National Wildlife Refuge in Rhode Island. Each of these quarters featured unique designs on the reverse side, while the obverse side still had the classic portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. Now, when it comes to The D-Mint mark, that simply means the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the main facilities of the U.S. Mint. Most of these quarters were produced in high quantities, which means not all of them are rare, but here is where things get interesting. Why is the 2018 D quarter worth a fortune? The reason some of these coins are selling for millions of dollars is due to rare errors, low mintage varieties, and coins in pristine condition. Certain rare errors on the 2018 D quarter have made them extremely valuable to collectors who are willing to pay big money to own one of these unique pieces. Some of the most valuable errors to look out for include double die errors, where the design elements are doubled off, center strikes where part of the coin design is missing or misaligned die cracks, and cuds where raised lumps of metal appear due to broken dies over strikes where another image appears on top of the original design, even beyond. Errors: if you manage to find a 2018 D quarter in perfect condition graded MS-70 by PCGS or NGC, then its value skyrockets because collectors want the best of the best when it comes to coin quality. Current market value of the 2018 D quarter. Now let us talk about the real question on everyone's mind: how much are these coins actually selling for today? While most 2018 D quarters are only worth face value or slightly more due to minor errors, some of the rarest varieties have reached astronomical prices in auctions. In recent sales, some of these quarters have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, with a few even crossing the $1 million mark. The highest recorded sale of a 2018 D quarter was an incredible $2.3 million due to its perfect condition and extremely rare mint error, making it one of the most valuable modern quarters ever. But remember, finding one of these valuable coins is not easy because most of them are common. However, if you come across a 2018 D quarter with a significant error or in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a gold mine. How to check if you have a valuable 2018 D quarter. So how can you tell if your 2018 D quarter is worth anything special? Here is what you need to do. Look for the D Mint mark, which is located on the obverse side below the date. Examine the coin closely under a magnifying glass to check for errors or misprints. Check the coin's condition. If it looks flawless with no scratches, or where it might be worth grading, compare with recent auction sales to see if similar coins have been selling for big money. Get it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. Final thoughts. The 2018 D quarter may seem like an ordinary coin, but some rare varieties have turned out to be worth a small fortune. Whether it is due to a mint error or an extremely high-grade condition, these coins have caught the attention of serious collectors and investors. So, if you have a pile of quarters lying around, take a closer look, because you never know, you might just be holding on to a coin worth millions of dollars. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Also, let me know in the comments if you have ever found a rare or valuable coin in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.